The Millers of Mother's Best Flour bring you that lovesick blues boy, Hank Williams.
I got a feeling called the blues, oh Lord, since my baby said goodbye. Lord, I don't know what I do. All I do is sit and sigh. Oh Lord, Lord.
The folks who make Mother's Best Flour, Mother's Best Farm Feeds, and the new Mother's Best Self-Rising Cornmeal bring you the one and only lovesick blues boy, Hank Williams, the Mother's Best Music Makers, and yours truly, Mother's Best little old bald-headed boy.
Cousin Louis
Cousin Louis Buck, that's me. I ain't quite bald-headed, though, am I, Hank?
I got my hat on. I ain't going to discuss it.
Well, let's don't discuss any part of hair on the head. Let's talk about Mother's Best Flour. Come on in here, boy.
All right, thank you, Louis. Welcome, friends and neighbors. We're proud to be visiting with you again this morning here. 7:15. We got a few words here from the best flour that you ever used, Mother's Best. We got you some numbers all picked out we hope you're going to like. Here's one of my latest ones. I had a brain concussion and wrote this one, I think. Conclusion or something. There ain't nobody lonesome for me. Well, everybody's lonesome for somebody else, but nobody's lonesome for me. Everybody's thinking about somebody else, but nobody thinks about me. When the time rolls around for me to lay down and die, I bet I'll have to go and hire me someone to cry. Everybody's lonesome for somebody else, nobody's lonesome for me. Everybody's lonesome for somebody else, but nobody's lonesome for me. Everybody's dreaming about somebody else, but nobody dreams about me. All I need is a bride that wants a big-hearted groom. I wouldn't care if she come riding in on a broom, 'cause everybody's lonesome for somebody else, nobody lonesome for me. Somebody else, but nobody's lonesome for me. Everybody's crazy about somebody else, but nobody's crazy about me. Oh, I shine up my shoes and then I slick down my hair, put on my Sunday suit, but I ain't going nowhere. Everybody's lonesome for somebody else, but nobody's lonesome for me. Everybody's falling for somebody else, but nobody's falling for me. Everybody's yearning for somebody else, but nobody's yearning for me. Oh, I ain't had a kiss since I fell out of my crib. It looks to me like I've been cheated out of my rib. Everybody's lonesome for somebody else, nobody lonesome for me. Ain't nobody weeping over me at all. You won't be weeping over that dough you make up if you use Mother's Best Flour either. So listen to Cousin Louis for a minute.
Thank you, Hank. Now, ladies, how'd you like to bake biscuits so rich with flavor, so white and tender and fluffy that your family will say, these are the best biscuits I've ever tasted? Well, it's easy, mighty easy. All you have to do to make sure you use Mother's Best, the flour that always gives you perfect results with biscuits, rolls, cake, cookies, pie crust, and other recipes as well. And ladies, results are guaranteed. That's right, if you do not get better results with Mother's Best flour, then you get your money back. And remember this, when you ask for Mother's Best, you get even more than the finest quality flour. In every sack you get family-tested recipes by Gene Foster, that's Mother's Best Home Economist, and you get valuable coupons for a complete set of lovely Roseanne silverware. And don't forget this important fact, Mother's Best flour is enriched with valuable vitamins and iron to help keep your family strong and healthy. So do as thousands of Southern homemakers have been doing for years. Insist on Mother's Best, the highest quality enriched flour with the family-tested recipes and the silverware coupon in the sack. Get it plain, or for extra convenience, try Mother's Best self-rising flour. Ask for it today, but be sure you ask for Mother's Best.
I love to have that gal around. Her biscuits are so nice and brown. Her pies and cakes beat all the rest, 'cause she bakes them all with Mother's Best.
I strictly fooled you that time, didn't I? Huh? Well, fellas, I think we ought to have a number this morning out of Sammy and Don. I think they sort of been loafing here lately. Getting a little bit lazy. Don't you think they're getting a little lazy?
Yeah,
Put them to work. I don't know which one's hair is getting the curliest. What you boys gonna play? How about a little twin? Now you just took the words right out of my mouth. Just go right ahead and pick it. Let's hear it.
You know what you always say after you get through one of those polkas? Tan hopak is Starkska Polski.
You're one, too.
Now, if Pee Wee King was down here, he'd know what that means, Hank.
Well, what does it mean?
I wonder if we got any listeners that can write in and tell us what I just said. Tan hopak is Starkska Polski.
Thank you.
Now, you boys figure
Thank you
that
kindly.
I didn't figure that.
That's just what I thought you said, but I don't know what it was. How about it, Brain? Huh? Said. You mean there's something been said that you don't know all about? Huh? Don't believe it. Write it on the wall.
Got him that time.
Got it that time. That's the first time, I'll tell you right now. Well, friends and neighbors, it's hymn time now on our show. Here's an awful pretty hymn. We haven't been doing this very much, but I noticed in the mail we got a few requests for it. Jerry and Said's going to join me on this one. Sam, you and Don going to lead this off? You, Don? Huh? G. Gathering flowers for the master's bouquet.
Death is an angel sent down from above, sent for the buds of the flowers we love. Truly 'tis so far in heaven's own way. Each soul is a flower in the master's bouquet. Gathering flowers for the master's bouquet. Beautiful flowers that will never decay. Gathered by angels and carried away. day and each hour. They're passing away as the life of a fly. But every bud and each blossom someday will bloom as a flower in the master's bouquet. Gathering flowers for the master's bouquet. Beautiful flowers that will never decay. Gathered by angels and carried away. Forever to bloom in the master's bouquet.
Mighty good harmony there, fellers. Mother's Best, ladies, that's the cornmeal to get if you want your baking to have that real corn flavor that everybody loves so much. Mother's Best is absolutely clean cornmeal, too. Yes, ma'am, it's twice clean. First, it's washed with air, then it's washed with water. Also, it's self-rising, has baking powder and the salt already added, and it's skillfully blended and exactly measured so that you have the same perfect baking results time after time. Now, we want you to ask your grocer today for Mother's Best self-rising cornmeal. And remember, ladies, Mother's Best self-rising cornmeal is twice clean. The only one we know is twice clean is Mother's Best. Ain't that right, Hank?
And when they say clean, they mean clean.
They don't fool around with no dirty cornmeal down there.
Oh, sirree. How much time we got, cousin?
Oh, we got about a couple of minutes left here, Hank. Just about time enough to get all the boys on the wagon, keep Cedric from falling off the tailgate there.
Suppose we let Rivers get us started here. What's the day? The 10th, the 11th, or 12th or something? 12th of January? Well, we ain't but 4 days late. Come on, a little 8th of January, huh?
Okay.
Thank you, Jerry. Friends, that's about all. The clock's caught up with us. That means we're going to have to continue on. Make room for somebody else. Have a nice weekend. This is Friday, ain't it?
Sure is.
Be good to yourself. The good Lord's willing and the creeks don't rise. We'll see you again Monday morning about 7:15. Until then, take care of yourself. Lola, put the coffee pot on. Put the biscuits in the oven. I'll be there soon, if not a little sooner.
Before we go, neighbors, when we say Mother's Best farm feeds are tested, we mean every feed in the Mother's Best line has been tried under conditions just like those on your own farm and prove better than other feeds of the same type. Mother's Best feeds give fast gains, better profits, and top results at low feeding cost. Ask your Mother's Best feed dealer to tell you about his complete line of these wonderful feeds. In Fayetteville, Tennessee, your dealer for Mother's Best is the Farmers Grain Company. In Pulaski, the Giles County Supply Company handles all Mother's Best feeds. Now, until next time, this is Cousin Louis Buck speaking for all the gang, saying so long, everybody, and lots of good luck to you. Bye now.